Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today we actually have breaking NBA news. Now, I woke up this morning, checked my phone like I normally do, try to see what's up, and boom, we got Woj bombs on the timeline at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, I haven't been staying up that late, so I was like, whoa, hold on, what we got right here, and what we see is Kawhi Leonard was pretty close to being traded to the Raptors, and I was like, okay, let's see if it goes through. Let's see what happens. And of course, literally, 5 minutes later, I'm tweeting about it. I'm like, I don't know if this is a good deal, this is a bad deal, and boom, we get another Woj bomb, and he is actually going to be traded to the Raptors. Like, the deal's been agreed upon in principle. They're making the league call and everything like that. So Kawhi Leonard going to the Toronto Raptors. I didn't wear a red shirt on purpose, but pretty crazy. Like, I want to give my thoughts on this. I want to give my reaction because I think this is actually a good deal, at least for the Spurs, because they're going to get a guy who's got multiple years under contract. DeMar DeRozan's still pretty good. I think being coached by Pop probably will help him out too. Like, again, this is a player who still is really good, just kind of struggles in the playoffs. And, I mean, that could be fixed, right? Hopefully. I mean, imagine with a coach like Popovich, he could probably mentor him, teach him a little bit better. I mean, Dwayne Casey wasn't that bad either, though. I mean, coach of the year this past year, but they just did not get it done in the playoffs. They're swapping things up. They're trying something new. They're taking a risk. And I like that move for the Raptors, just them doing that. But I don't know if trading a guy for a guy with 1 year on his left on his contract. And again, league sources have said he don't want to play anywhere. I don't understand this. I don't know if these I can't wait to actually hear from Kawhi Leonard. That's the good thing about this, is we'll finally get to see him at a podium say something, because literally all it's been is sources say he wants to play here, he wants to play here, he don't want to play in LA, he wants to play in LA, he now does want to play, doesn't want to play in LA. I'm sick of hearing that. I want to know where he wants to play. Does he want to be a free agent? Does he want to play basketball? So thank goodness we'll actually find that out, and we'll actually hear about that, because man, these sources and everything, it's just so annoying. It's just like miserable to hear about. I can't imagine if I was a Spurs fan, or I mean, I guess now Raptors fan. Like, that shit would have drove me nuts, and I'd probably still be really nervous about this deal. Again, I think for the Spurs, it's a great trade, because it seemed like they weren't getting too many offers, maybe. And, I mean, you didn't know if you'd get a pretty good, an all-star back in return for this guy who might just leave you in a year. And, I mean, that happens sometimes. Guys just leave, and you don't get anything for them. So, it's actually a pretty good trade for them, I think, at least for now. We'll see, wait until we can see the final pieces. At the time of making this, we don't know them. But, yeah, it's just very, very strange. But it's just one of those risky moves that sometimes you make and you try. And, hey, get this guy to stay on board, sign the next deal here in Toronto for him. And, again, that could be a good idea if they have a good year, they have some success. Maybe they make it to the conference finals in the East. They make it kind of far. Maybe him and Kyle Lowry all of a sudden become buddy-buddy. Kind of like what happened with Westbrook and Paul George, where it looked like this guy was not going to stay in OKC. And then, of course, what did he just do? He just signed a max year, 4-year, 5-year deal, I think 4-year deal with OKC to stay there, where it looked like he was just going to go to LA and dip on them. And I really don't think we know if Kawhi Leonard is, like, healthy or not. I mean, I would assume he is, but, like, he wasn't playing at the end of the year, so, like, we still don't know what's all with that situation. But if healthy, this makes the Raptors, again, I still think they were up there with the top 3 teams in the East. This might make them number 2. Like, it really might. Again, Kawhi Leonard, I think he's an upgrade from DeMar DeRozan just because defensively he's just going to lock up. And again, he's a guy who's proven it in the playoffs, the finals. So I think that will make them better. And again, it'll be interesting to see how that situation works out. But like, I definitely, as a Celtics fan, if you don't know, I'm a Celtics fan. I'm a little worried. Again, because that team's pretty good. Now if they were to make maybe one more move, they could be really good, like really over the top good. So let's hope they don't do that, because right now they got 2 really good players. Pick up a 3rd. I don't like the way that's going. But let me know in the comment section, man. Do you guys like this trade? Do you like it whether you're a Raptors fan? Do you like it if you're a Spurs fan? I think Spurs fans, for the most part, will like it, because it didn't seem like Kawhi Leonard was coming back. It seemed like he was gone, and it's been like this for a while. I imagine after that playoff run, you are really frustrated. I was frustrated, and I'm not even a Spurs fan. Like, just seeing the fact that he could potentially be healthy, we don't know. and he just wasn't playing. It just seems so weird. He wasn't around the team, like nothing at all. It just seems strange, man. So I have a feeling if you're a Spurs fan, you're probably pretty hyped over this deal. You're getting a guy who's really good in return. Like, guy was averaging, like, a couple years ago, dude almost was averaging 30 a game. He was looking like an MVP for at least a stretch during the regular season. And I mean, this year, he carried him to 60 wins. Like, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not incredible because they got bounced in the playoffs, swept by LeBron, and now they're in LeBron's conference again. DeMar DeRozan can't get away from him. But, yeah, there is that trade. So that had to happen today, this morning. Again, of course, at 4 a.m. Just makes this story even weirder. Like everything around it had been so strange, and then of course the news of the trade breaks, and DeMar DeRozan is pissed, by the way. I don't think he's happy. He is not happy at all. Apparently he posted on Instagram some things about loyalty, and we'll wait and see, and man, now he got a chip on his shoulder too, which is also, again, good for the Spurs fans because he's ready, he's coming to play, and yeah, man, he's got that, again, chip on his shoulder, ready to prove people wrong, man. I'll be interested to watch him play the Raptors too, because I'm sure they'll have games this year, and those will be must-see TV, man. So please do hop into the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of this trade. Again, I think it's a really risky move, but it could be. I think I've come to the conclusion it's definitely a good deal if you're a Spurs fan, I think, because he was going. He was leaving no matter what, even if it was in free agency, or maybe he was just going to sit out, or the injury was just going to linger, and it already lingered. So I think it's a good deal if you're a Spurs fan. If you're a Raptors fan, I'm starting to come around and think this is a good deal, too. At first, I was like, that team control over DeMar DeRozan, that seems like a big deal, but he also was not great for them in the playoffs. Like, what's another couple years of getting beat down in the playoffs? Whereas now, they got a guy who's a little bit better in the playoffs for at least this year. And if you can convince him in the long run to stay like OKC did, wow, you got a really good player for the next 4 years. So it's a good deal for now, but if he leaves in a year, it's a really bad deal. Because now you lost a superstar. I mean, I suppose you will have some cap space, but man, I don't know. It's not gonna seem good. It's not a good look too. After you just traded away pretty much the face of your franchise. Like, I don't think free agents are really gonna say, "Hey, look what happened to DeMar DeRozan. I'm not going there." Like, I don't really want to. At least that's my thoughts. But it'll be interesting to see now as the East seems a little bit stronger. I think it will be a little bit stronger if he's healthy and playing, which I think by the time playoffs comes around, he probably will. And then we've also got, obviously, the Celtics, who are looking freaking nasty. The Sixers, who will probably get better than last year. I think they'll play a bit better in the playoffs, too. They were underwhelming this year, and I think they will get better. And then I think the Bucks also will be pretty dang nasty. So we've got a crazy loaded East. I think it's low-key slept on, but that's just me. But I hope you guys did enjoy just a quick video on this trade. And yeah, again, I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. Of course, be sure to follow me up on Twitter for more things like this. I tweeted out a couple thoughts about this, and yeah, then I was like, you know what, we gotta make a video. Why not? Nice early video. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. And if more crazy stuff breaks like this is crazy, man. We got a crazy deal last year for Kyrie, and then we get this another year. Like, man, the NBA really is a crazy league. Like, stars be flying left and right, swapping and going, and I think that's what makes the NBA so good, I think. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, man. Peace.